Game number 2, how crazy is this? College game day is going to Tuscaloosa. Alabama hosting top 15 Vanderbilt. Alabama is now top 10. Vandy is 15, something like that. I mean, this is insane. Alabama opened as a 13.5 point home favorite here. That thing has already come down to 11.5, 10.5 in some spots. Vandy won 40-35 last year in Nashville. The previous 4 matchups before that, Alabama won by an average of 43-3. And then last year, really got it going with Diego Pavia at home. Vandy 4-0 against the spread as a road dog in 2024. This team has been absolutely lighting it up. They are 4-1 against the spread. The only time they didn't cover was last week. You would imagine they were looking ahead, but they still almost covered. And the team that covered against them, it was a 23.5 point spread, 22.5, whatever it was. The team that covered against them is now 5-0 against the number. That's Bronco Mendenhall's Aggies of Utah State. Alabama now 3-1 against the spread. They are 3-1 overall. They lost the first game of the year, but now coming off of a big win in Athens over Georgia. There you go. Stats projected spread has Vanderbilt favored by 0.1 points or 0.09 points. Vanderbilt's good. Like, this is a good football team. You start to look at position rankings, Vandy, top 15 offensive line in the country. They got some big dogs on that offensive line. Now, Alabama's defensive line is number 3, but they can be run on. That is something to pay attention to. The linebackers for Alabama, that is who's going to have to be disciplined here, especially playing their gaps against Diego Pavia and that kind of zone read thing that he likes to do. This Tim Beck offense is phenomenal. They are so good, so disciplined. And I say so disciplined, but they're number 110 in penalties per game. But as far as doing your job, they are incredibly disciplined. Number 17 in turnover margin, only number 27 in giveaways per game. They're number 14 in takeaways. Alabama has not turned the ball over yet this year. They are number 21 in takeaways per game. I don't think Alabama is going to have to worry about overlooking this opponent this year. Last year, you beat Georgia at home. It was a top 5 matchup. Huge, huge stakes. This year, it's a little different. Right? Just a little bit different. That is very interesting. I've got the wrong... my database jacked up. Anyway. First half point margin. It's... That is so incorrect. It's not even funny. It's got Vanderbilt 77th at negative 14.3. I don't remember Vanderbilt trailing this year. I guess... Okay, that does make sense. Virginia Tech, they were down by 10 in that one, and I think they were only up by a few points over South Carolina. They kill in the second half. So I'll have to look in the database and fix that. So, Alabama's not going to overlook them this year. Talent-wise, Alabama number 1 in the country in on-threes overall talent rank. Vandy is number 58. So, talent-wise, Alabama should absolutely beat these guys. The problem is, they should have beaten them last year. And Alabama's defense could not defend what Vandy was doing. Vandy, number 25 in yards per rush, number 38 in PPA per rush, number 30 in rush rate. They're 57th in rushing success rate. Alabama's number 109 in PPA per rush, number 100 in yards allowed per rush, number 116 in rush rate allowed, number 122 in rushing success rate allowed, number 105 in rushing explosiveness allowed. Like, they got dog-walked by Florida State and by Georgia. They cannot stop the run. And now for the first half of this game, you're going to have one of your big defensive linemen out for it because he got called for targeting. Absolutely ridiculous. Just why even do that? Special teams, both are ranked top 10, where they're tied for 10th in SP Plus special teams efficiency. Okay. Like, I get it. This is, you know what? I just read you Alabama's offensive PPA per rush. Number 109, number 100, number 116, number 122, number 106. They're not good at running the football. They are good at throwing the football. Vandy is number 107 in pass rate against. They're number 67 in QBR allowed. Alabama's number 14 in QBR, number 24 in yards per attempt, number 8 in PPA per pass compared to Vandy's number 81. Vandy is number 2 in the country in predicted points added margin. They're number 2 on offense per drive, number 1 in offensive success rate in both passing and rushing. That's terrifying. Number 1 in rushing success. Alabama's number 48 in rushing success allowed. This is So interesting. Vandy, number 2 in offensive line yards. Alabama, number 81 in offensive line yards allowed. Number 79 in stuff rate allowed. There is no amount of talent that can make up for the chemistry and whatnot that these guys have already proven to have. This is easy right now. This line is going to get under 10.5. I'm going to take the 11.5 that's right here for the show. But Vandy is going to cover this number. This is going to be a tight ball game. Vandy has not played anybody close to Alabama as far as talent level so far. Current strength of schedule, Vandy number 90. Alabama has played the number 4 current strength of schedule. Played at Georgia, played at Florida State. Looking pretty good thus far, but this thing opened at 13.5, and that was an absolute joke. It got fixed immediately, got hit on Vandy. There you go. So Vanderbilt plus 11.5 for show purposes right here.